afternoon, my love bugs. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. I told you it would go quick. So this was from last night. It's a long one. So buckle up because this is going to be quite a journey that we're taking together. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm completely reacting to it without knowing anything ahead of time. So enjoy.
So, wow, people popped on right away. So, what can I say about the shit that's been going on regarding my son?
When are you gonna learn to keep this shit off the goddamn internet? When are you gonna learn? You don't have a son anymore. He wants nothing to do with you. So get over it. Sit there and deal with the fact that your own child wants nothing to do with you.
It's wrong. It's wrong. And then all these people assuming that I'm abusive is also wrong. Like, I've only touched the kid like a few times in his life. And it was only for him being disrespectful. You know, and it wasn't anything bad. It was like a slap or something. But to make it seem that I'm abusive is minimizing abuse and what actual abuse is. Because I love my son. I'll always love him. There's nothing anyone can do to stop me from loving my own child. I'm going to turn the chat off because I want people to listen. Let's see. I wish you could do it in here. And turn the chat off here, but you really can't.
They keep improving the controls on it, so.
Wait, I can turn it off from here.
Go.
There we go. There we go. So, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. You know, we've been looking for jobs.
Doing everything right and looking for jobs? First of all, that's a lie. That's a lie. Secondly, I thought you were disabled, Shannon. So you can't work if you're on disability. That didn't work out for you either, did it? And nobody's going to hire Jason because look at him. Would you hire him? Would you hire some dirty little grifter like Rev? Because I wouldn't.
We've been doing everything we can to help support ourselves. You know, I'm taking my medications the way they should be taken. Like, I know I'm never going to improve with my arthritis. That's the prognosis is it's just going to get worse in time. So there's that. So, in all honesty, there's nothing really I can do to help myself other than just get by day by day. You know, a lot of people in the audience are saying stop talking about him. How about you stop talking about this subject and bringing it up all the time? If you truly want someone to stop talking about something, why do you keep bringing it up all the time?
Who's bringing it up? You're the only one that brought this to the internet. If you two Stunads did not bring your bullshit to the internet, none of this would be happening. But William had to come online and be interviewed and stick up for himself. That's what happened.
There's that. You know, there's the stressors of constantly being harassed by people. These people say, we don't like you, we want nothing to do with you, you're trash. But you're still commenting on my channel. If you really, truly wanted nothing to do with me, you wouldn't say anything to me. You wouldn't watch about me obsessively. You wouldn't be watching reaction channels about what I'm saying. If you truly, truly gave a shit about my son. It's every day a comment. Every day a painful fucking comment. Okay? If I'm so abusive, then why are you guys the ones doing all the damage and hurting people? Why are you the guys going in the middle of personal relationships and breaking them up and telling children to parents not to have contact? Okay, if you truly cared about the subject, if you truly didn't want it to be mentioned, which I know it's bullshit, stop talking about William. You stop talking about William. I'm his mother. I can talk about William if I want to. He came out of my body. I pushed him out of my body. Get that straight, motherfucker. I created him. Okay? There's something going on within culture where this disrespect to parents is abundant. And it needs to stop because you're literally hurting the people that created you, you ungrateful pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking to just my son. I'm talking about this culture of these fucking teenagers going around doing this no contact thing with their parents.
Oh, they'll want contact when they need money.
Yeah, they'll need contact when they need money or shelter or something.
Yep.
What is that annoying sound that keeps going off? It's driving me nuts.
You know?
You want to be friendly real quick. You get what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The kid always goes back to their parent at the end of the day. So why not respect your parents now instead of doing something so painful and hurtful to them? Why don't you talk to your parents instead of going online and talking about them?
Maybe because you put it on the internet that he was essaying his little brother Zachary. Maybe that's what the problem was. And by the way, you're not his parents. Rev is not his father. You're, by proxy, I guess, his mother, but really not anymore. So what are you talking about exactly? You said the most vile shit, said you didn't want him as a son anymore, that you were cutting him out of your life, and now you're begging for him to call you. You should have shut your mouth when you had the chance. Now he wants nothing to do with you, and he does not want to call you and speak to you or Jason, and I don't fucking blame him.
You became what you didn't like, Will.
Yeah. You became everything you didn't like.
Yep.
And you expect me to be silent about the issue. And all these other people want me to be silent on this issue because they really want to push this abuse fucking shit, which is bullshit.
Totally.
And William, you fucking know it's bullshit, especially coming from me.
Mm-hmm.
I have always tried to do my best for us to talk out our problems. Always.
Well, that's funny because that's not what William said. William said that you attacked him. And he even said, I remember him saying, and she's so big that she's intimidating when she comes at you. This is a woman who can't walk, by the way, but can attack her own son physically and then sit here and say, I wasn't abusive. Yes, you were.
And I'm sorry, son. You are being incredibly ungrateful to a mother who did everything you ever asked her. Except this one thing was to give up Jason and to give up my YouTube. So basically, William, you want me to give up my whole life for you to have a relationship with me?
Can I?
Wow, Jason and YouTube is your whole life? Did you really just say that? Jason, the biggest piece of shit on the planet, and YouTube are not worth giving up for your son? So once again, you're choosing Rev over your children. Once again, you're doing the same thing. Good job, Shannon. Good job.
How is that respectful to your parents?
Have you seen evidence that he actually said that about leaving me?
No.
Okay.
But that's what's being said.
Because I don't believe that. I need to see evidence that he actually said that. Because that just doesn't sound like something he said.
No.
That would be really crazy, Will, if that's the thing that came out of your mouth. Because literally, yeah, I'm fucked in the head. And you guys shouldn't have been under my roof. And I know that. And I tried to push your mom away because of that. But it didn't. She came anyway. I'm really sorry of the situation you were in. Because I knew it would be bad. An alcoholic and rage issues and everything. I knew it would be bad. But you got what you got and you were taken care of. And she's a good mom, you know.
And I was trying to save Jason's life at the same time.
God.
You were saving Jason's life? Are you kidding me right now? From what? Alcoholism? Wet brain? What were you saving his life from? Because you were just drinking with him the other night. That's real smart. I saved his life and got him off of alcohol. But hey, honey, let's get some drinks. You sound like a fucking moron.
Because I knew he was dying. I couldn't let that man die.
What the fuck? This is your kid, Shannon. I'm just some goddamn dude on YouTube. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
It's your kids or me, it's obviously going to be your kids. Come on.
I knew they'd be fine. They're alive. You survived it.
Oh, well then, in that case, we'll just forget about the whole thing. You survived. They shouldn't have had to survive you. Do you understand that? No child should have to survive their parents. No child deserves that. You stupid ass. What a ridiculous statement that was, Shannon. Jesus Christ.
And it wasn't that bad of a time anyway. You got whatever you fucking wanted.
I was always trying to buy him new stuff. Like, do you want Pokemon cards? I got him Pokemon cards.
I know, any food he wanted, anything he wanted, he got.
I tried to get him into Magic. Like, let's play Magic together. Like, I always was trying to, like, connect with him in some way. And he was always like, whatever. He just wants to be on the computer and the fucking phone all the time.
That's right.
Fine, whatever. But I get it. You're a kid. You want to do your own thing. Fine. You know? But the level of ungratefulness to go online and talk shit after you know your parents did the best they could for you is just beyond repulsive. It's beyond repulsive. And I'm still going to ask him, who paid you? Did you take any oaths recently? Because this is not you. It's not the kid that I've known all these years. You turned into them. You turned into them. So my question is, who the fuck have you been hanging out with? That's my question.
What made you change so much?
You're constantly in that VR chat. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, who are you talking to?
It's none of your business who he's talking to because he's 18 years old now. He could do it and talk to whoever he wants. And I know that kills you because he went on and did panels or whatever. He went into people's chats and talked about how awful you were to him. And I don't think that he's lying at all. I think you're lying and you're trying to cover your ass now because he dimed you out.
And why haven't you contacted me yet?
You have to change first.
I'm not going to change.
What the fuck is that?
I'm not going to change.
Your child is trying to control your life.
I know. And I'm not going to let him control my life like I won't let any other fucking man control my life.
Right.
I've done that already. I'm not doing it again, William. Even if it's you.
No, I could see behaviors that I would have done with my mother. Because your situation is, of course, completely different.
It's manipulative.
Well, I'm saying I was an only child. And there were a couple times that there were guys that were interested in my mom. And I deliberately was mean to those people to keep them away.
Yeah, that's
That's
manipulative.
not normal.
No.
That is wanting to control your mother. And that's fucked. That's not normal.
No, it's manipulative. And I'm going to call it out, William, if you want to look like the good guy or not. What you are doing is manipulative.
NPD move.
It is. It's narcissistic as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Turning our kids into a bunch of little narcissists.
You know?
Well, if that isn't calling the kettle black, ring, ring, ring. Hello, kettle. I'm just calling to tell you you're black. That is ridiculous. You are two of the biggest narcissists that I've ever come across. And you don't even see it in yourselves. William is not a narcissist.
I'm not going to fight you. I'm really not. But I'm certainly going to say how I feel.
He should talk to you.
And
this is ridiculous.
I feel like I don't want to talk to anyone. That I want to isolate. Okay? That's how you made me feel. Things were looking up before all this happened, William. Things were going good in our life, in the right fucking track, and you started this, and what happened? All these people called Jason's job and got him fired.
Yep.
And now we're at square one again, when we were actually getting somewhere.
We really were getting somewhere, yes. Because I could have transferred it with that company anywhere.
But
fucking, he wrecked something that was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna seriously blame your job loss on William? You piece of trash? And Dopey over here's gonna, shut your fat mouth. William had nothing to do with you getting fired, Jason. Not a damn thing. You got fired because of your behavior. That's why. Because everybody saw that you were doing nothing and getting paid for it. Suck it up, Buttercup. Hey, William had nothing to do with it at all. Oh, and you could have moved to different locations with that job? Really? That's an interesting thought. And what, you're going to live on 15 hours a week of taking care of Shanny? You think that you can move? Get the fuck out of here. Live in reality.
You caused a hell of a lot of shit in our lives and destroyed a lot of good things that were going on in our lives. You did it. Because you got butthurt that I called you out for being a liar and lying to me. And you can't even face your own mother and face the own truth of you lying, but instead you go to people online and talk shit about me behind my fucking back because I knew you were lying, and you're still fucking lying your ass off, and you're never gonna get anywhere in life by lying your ass off, motherfucker. Never.
Amen. Amen.
You're gonna have a lot of serious problems with people, and eventually these trolls are gonna catch on to what you're doing, and then you're gonna get hell more than I ever have. Because you didn't listen to me. You didn't listen to me. You didn't stay away from these people like I told you to. And I was trying to protect you for years to stay away from these people.
Oh, it's too fun. You think it's fun?
Yeah, it's fun to hurt your own parents.
Wasn't it fun, though?
You're a sick person.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Do you remember all the shit that happened in Colorado? All that bad stuff. Now you're sitting in rooms with the same people that caused it. Hello? Is this working at all? The people that ruined your existence in Colorado, we were a happy family in the habitat. I was taking you to school with your brother and everything.
He
it was
didn't
a happy
do
family.
anything except tell the
and now
truth.
You're hanging out with them.
Girly pop. So what are you talking about?
You owe
if you
her
continue to blame
that
this
answer.
And you owe
child,
me a huge apology
shame
as well.
on you.
I'm just some dude
Shame on
that
you.
was there to put a fucking roof
You
over your
are
head for a
in
while.
this
That's
situation
all I
because
am.
of you and
This is your
Jason's
biological
actions.
mother. She
yet
deserves
again.
answers
But
as
you'll
to what
never
the fuck's
take
going on with you.
accountability or responsibility for it.
And you're being
We'll just blame
irresponsible
William.
and an
You're
asshole.
a piece of
I
shit,
can call you
Shannon.
that because,
An immature child.
yeah, this is something that a 15-year-old kid would do. Or some 6-year-old. I'm not going to talk to my mommy and daddy because I'm mad at them. You're being a child.
Because I got caught lying.
That's right. I got cut for a fucking Wendy's meal, William. You started all this stuff over a Wendy's meal? No, this is a plan. You've been talking to these people in Discord, you've been plotting all this fucking shit, and you did it over a goddamn Wendy's meal? It's obvious something else is going on. And the foster mom knew it. William, if you heard this shit that the foster mom said about you, your toes would curl. She knows you're playing games and fucking around in that household. You think you're smart. You're not. You're not as smart as you think. You don't hide stuff well.
See, me and your foster mom talked, William, and you damn well know it.
Oh, you talked.
You damn well know it.
Again, this is extremely inappropriate to talk about online, but this is Shanny we're talking about. You want to make some bullshit lie that you and the foster mom are all in cahoots against William. What a disgusting thing to do to anyone, is to make them feel ostracized from not only their real family, but their foster family. You are a pig, a disgusting pig. So this is never going to get better for you because you can't help yourself. He's never going to call you because you keep doing this. Grow the fuck up.
He's being therapy. Hardcore therapy.
He does need to go to therapy, and you promised me you'd go back to therapy, and you didn't.
Yeah, he's lied to you about so many things. It's really crazy. Oh, I earned the money to get my computer.
No,
Lie.
you didn't.
Lie.
No, you didn't. That was bought and paid for by your foster mother. You're a liar.
You
lied to me about you earning all this shit, and I was so proud of you. And it was all a lie.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. If you would lie about shit like that, about how you got your computer in VR, you think I'm going to trust you at all about anything you say?
Right?
Right? Do you think he's going to trust anything that either one of you say? You two are the biggest liars on the internet. So you're going to call him out for lying about something when all you two do is lie? And Jason, shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear anything from you. This is not your child. This is none of your business or concern. So see your way out of it, okay? Goodbye.
And then you cause all of this bullshit over a Wendy's meal. Are you serious? There's way more going on here. Way more.
Yeah. Why did you want to leave your foster moms?
That was bullshit.
Why did you start all this shit with me? And then I find out you're lying. Why did you do all this goddamn shit and hurt me like you did?
It's all attention seeking. That's what I saw.
It is.
When he doesn't even need to do that because you want to talk to him all the time.
Exactly.
This is the type of stuff that your kid might do if they were ignored, right? If you're just parent, you're going to work every day, you come plop your ass on the couch, watch TV, and then go to bed again, you're not paying attention to your kids. They might do something to, I'm going to steal some shit from the neighbors or something, cause problems so that you pay attention to them. That's what I thought was going on here. But no, your mom always loves to see messages from you when you were communicating and everything was cool. She loved talking to you whenever she could.
Did you think I was ignoring you because I was giving you space? I was giving you space.
He said he wanted space.
Yeah, you said you wanted space, so I gave.
Teenagers do need their space because I have one and I know all about it, and he lives in my home, unlike you. But you are literally taking all of this and putting it on him. You didn't pay attention to those kids when they lived with you, and you don't pay attention to them now unless you can get something out of it, like views or money, whatever. You're so transparent.
Give you space. So what do you fucking want now? You want me to give up everything in my life for you?
Yes, Shannon. Give up everything in your life for him. What is your life, Rev and YouTube? That's your life, right? You said he wants me to give up YouTube and Rev, everything in my life. Well, if that's everything that you have in life, what a sad, pathetic life you have. How pathetic. I would do anything for my kids. Anything. Give up anything for them. That's what real mothers do.
Someone who's already hurt me. How do I know I give up everything and then you're going to hurt me again? Do you see the logic there?
Whatever.
I'm certainly not lying about my life or anything that's going on in my life. I know what's going on in my life. I know the struggle is real. But you going and starting all this shit and people won't leave me alone and they're continually harassing me and plotting shit against me because of this falsehood shit you brought up? You owe me a serious fucking apology. And I mean like flowers, chocolates.
And not only does he not owe you an apology, but the last thing you need is some chocolates. I thought you were getting bariatric surgery. What happened to that? Now you want flowers and chocolates? You're disgusting. Your child does not owe you shit. You did this, not him.
Stuffed animal type of fucking apology. A fucking big giant, I am so sorry, Mom, apology. A big public on your fucking channel apology. And then I want you to start going to therapy. And then I want to attend some therapy with you so we can work these issues out in a proper setting. Not on YouTube where you brought it to. Just because I made a video crying because you wouldn't talk to me.
So you started this. You're the person who started this because he didn't call you on your birthday or some shit. And you came online and cried about it for sympathy like you do with everything else. You started this and you brought it to YouTube. So you can't complain about it now. Too late. Your whole life's on the internet.
And I didn't even say your name. Once.
No, it's like he wants attention. That's what I really feel that in my gut. That most of this has to do with his want for attention.
And I try to ignore all this shit.
Yeah, me too.
But it's hard to fucking ignore when it keeps coming at you every goddamn day. Hundreds of fucking thousands of times a day. In every platform you have.
I said recently in one of my videos that this thing with Will is literally the hardest thing that I've ever had to deal with in my life and my heart.
And it's true.
It's the hardest thing I've ever dealt with.
It's true.
Like, dealing with my mom's death was easier than this.
Oh, give me a break. Really? This situation with William, which is just an argument, is harder than losing your mother? As someone who's lost their mother, I can tell you there's no worse feeling. There's nothing that even compares to that. You sound ridiculous.
The feelings of betrayal are so massive.
And deep, yeah.
Like just a cut, a massive gash in the heart. And like I'm trying to stop the bleeding. It's like, this hurts so bad. I can't tell you, Shan. Because I wanted to view that boy as my biological son.
Same.
That's how it was.
He is
yours.
Exactly.
He is yours.
So
I was trying to make myself feel like he was my own son.
what do you want from people who are mentally ill and sick? Because we're doing everything we can, being mentally ill and sick, to survive.
Mm-hmm.
And our oh my God, the things that have happened to this household because of the shit you've done.
Blown apart.
The people who come over here and do fucking nasty shit to us.
Loosen the wheels on your car and take the fucking air out of your tires.
They've done that.
They've done that.
They've stuck in boards in our fucking car wheels.
Yeah, my God, that was unbelievable. I go out there and there's a board through the nice new, I had this Elantra. I had a Hyundai Elantra. I didn't tell anybody on the fucking internet at all what I had, but I'm sure you knew what I had because you're psychos. That you have people go out and take pictures of the people that you harass their cars and shit. I had a Hyundai Elantra, and I had to get rid of it because there's no way I was going to be getting that on the road anytime soon. So I needed money, and I got rid of it. I just did it. And you assholes, you got people everywhere. That's what's really scary. I don't know how you escape this fucking shit because you're everywhere. You're like demons. You have people everywhere.
Correct.
It's scary, the amount of reach they have.
It is.
It's frightening.
But we got bills to pay still. We got things we need to do still.
And we were capable. We were doing something.
We were doing something.
There.
We were paying bills. And you took it all away from us.
Blew it apart.
How do you think I should view you, William, after you ruined our lives?
Ruin your lives? William ruined your lives, huh? That's rich coming from the two of you. That is really rich. How dare you say that to anybody, especially your own kid? You ruined our lives. Your lives were ruined way before any of this shit with William even started. Your lives have been a shit show dumpster fire for years now. Your life is the way it is because of you.
Gotten us fired from our jobs. Took our income away.
You wanted attention. He got it.
You expect silence on that?
Love to see his cash.
After you hurt someone so bad? Why? Because you need to pull a narrative? You need to push a narrative? Is that what it is?
Money.
Fuck your narrative. This is real life, and you're fucking with your own parents. And God's going to judge you on it and punish you for it. Believe me, he is. God will never let you get away with you disrespecting your parents. You know why? I did it too, and I paid the penalty for it. And you should not have to pay the penalty. The same penalty I paid for. You should learn from your own mother's goddamn mistakes.
Yeah, but you had reason to turn. Because
I
your mom
do.
was so abusive.
You know Mom was abusive.
You are not. You've never.
No, I never did the things that Mom did to me to you. Ever.
She barely disciplined you, William. Barely. She let you fly free.
Always.
Always. Even to the detriment, I did not agree with her. You damn well know that. If you were going to hear something, it was going to be from me, because I said these kids are just doing whatever the fuck they want.
I was always lenient toward you.
Oh, how quickly we forget, filming in progress. You let those kids do whatever they want without discipline because you were too busy ignoring them. For what? For YouTube. Yep, that's what you did. You ignored those kids. Instead of disciplining them with your hands, you could have just taken their stuff away. That's what I do with my children. If they misbehave, they lose one of their, electronics. That's how I do it, and it works brilliantly. It really turns that kid around when they lose something they love. So, I don't get it. I don't get what your point is. And I wish Rev would shut the hell up, because he's not his child, and he has nothing to do with this. All he can do is continue to repeat himself over and over again. I think it's for attention. Shut up! Nobody asked your opinion.
Too lenient. Yeah, too lenient. But you're a good mom. You love them. That's the point. It's love. You do. I just don't agree that you let them be too freebird. And
here it is. He's following after my fucking path. The same fucking path I led down.
Well, the issue is...
And it's not even true. Why?
The issue is that they destroy houses. They'd live the way they want, and they wouldn't clean up, and they would destroy houses. That was the big issue with them. And I just thought that the discipline was needed in that. You need to do this. You need to do that. They still didn't. Like, William would not do that cat box in fucking Covell.
The cat box was William's responsibility, and he didn't do it, so you two gross individuals just let it pile up and pile up. If that was my son's job, was to clean out the litter box, and I saw that he was not doing it to the length that you guys let it go, I mean, I wouldn't even let it get that far. How do you allow that much poop in your house? I would ask him to then do it properly, and if it got to the level it was in your house... you're damn straight I would have taken care of it and not left it. But you two are too lazy and too disgusting to actually to clean it up, even though William was supposed to. God, I hate you two so much. I don't hate anybody. I always say, but I can't stand these two people. He couldn't do the cat box, so you just let the poop just pile up for months on end? You're the parents, remember? Grow up.
He just wouldn't do it. You guys wonder why the fucking box looked like that? It's because of him. That was one fucking chore the kid had. One. He had his own apartment. Shanny or I were never down there.
He had his own phone. He had his own computer. He had his own iPad. He had his own... He had Nintendo stuff. I mean, everything he wanted, he got.
Well, that's great and all, but electronics do not make up for a mother's love now, does it? No, those kids were ignored. They were abused. They were neglected. They were left to their own devices, and you guys would huddle up in your bedroom, filming in progress, and not even pay a damn mind to those kids. You're a terrible, terrible example of parents, and that's why you're not parents anymore. Thank God. Thank Jesus. Thank God you don't have kids, especially you, Jason. Your DNA is probably, God only knows.
He even got this specialized pen so he could draw on his iPad.
Yeah, it didn't work though because it wasn't a pro. I had to get him. I was going to get him a pro iPad. It was like $2,500 for a pro one. I thought I had a pro.
But no, we lost money and you decided, oh, they're not good enough for me no more. Is that what it is, William?
Wow. Huh. Holy shit. If that's the way you were thinking, I shouldn't have bought you nothing. Zero. I should have got you nothing.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you're completely ungrateful. You wanted to go in foster care because of how hard the living was. Mm-hmm. And then you spin it to like we were starving you. You were eating everything up in the house.
Everything. Everything. We were left with ramen noodles.
And oatmeal.
And if we were lucky, we got some chicken tenders before they were gone in one day.
Well, teenage boys, preteen boys eat a lot because they're growing and their bodies are changing. So that's why they eat a lot. But funny, because William said that you, Jason, would binge eat. So maybe you were the one eating all the food and not them, because they were definitely underweight when they were taken from you, because CPS said so too. So try again, you liar.
We were starving, legit. We were. That's why sometimes we were having fights then, because we were starving. We were eating nothing but ramen noodles, and me with the peanut butter. Remember the peanut butter and jelly rice?
Why do you think we were eating that?
We were starving because the kids were eating everything.
And then everyone on the internet was like, don't give them money, don't give them money, don't help them, don't help them, don't give them money, don't give them money.
It, yeah.
They're abusive, they're abusive, they're abusive. And we were struggling, trying the best we could when we lost everything.
You wanted the truth about the situation, and that's it. Every bit of food that came into that place was going in those kids' mouths.
If there was any truth to that, Shannon wouldn't be the size that she is. Let's be realistic here, Jason. You can't say things like that when you're sitting next to a 500-pound woman. Neither one of you were starving. And if you were starving so the kids could have food, that's your job as a parent. You go without so they don't have to. That's what good parents do. Like me.
We got very little food.
And the little Debbie's, I had to go and portion them out to them, because if I got them the box, left it down the stairs, it would have been gone.
In 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's correct. It was impossible feeding them. I told them, every time I brought groceries into that fucking house, I told them, guys, you have to start rationing your food. You have a meal, then go 4 or 5 hours, have your dinner, then go, if you need something a little later at night, go have a snack. You can't devour all the food as it comes directly into the house. You devour it. You got to stop that. And they just would not listen. They would not. They refused to listen.
And that's why they went into foster care, because we could not keep up with the food.
That's right.
Oh, that's why they were taken by CPS, because you couldn't keep up with the food. CPS does not take your children and put them in foster care because you're struggling to keep food in the house. They give you resources. They give you food pantries. They give you all kinds of resources to get food into your house. They try to help you. They don't take kids away because you guys were broke and couldn't feed them. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. That was another fucking lie, Shannon. You act like CPS wasn't contacted with your videos. They saw the abuse and neglect, and they saw how you two behaved online, and that's why you lost your children. On top of that, you let Baby Carrot back in the house after he put his hands and feet on Zachary. So why don't you just shut up?
You want the cold hard truth, that's it.
And I was sick and incapable of taking care of them. I'm still incapable of taking care of kids.
You couldn't take care of kids.
No.
You don't have the stamina to do it right now.
No, I don't.
Doesn't have the stamina for what? They're not toddlers that require you chasing after them all day. It's not like you have to get on your hands and knees on the floor and play trucks with them. They were teenagers. What was there to take care of that you couldn't handle? All you had to do was be a good mom. Make sure they had what they needed. Be there for them if they needed to talk. That's what good mothers do, Shannon.
Physical therapy, all that. You might be in some place that you could do some things, but taking care of children, that was just not in the book anymore. You were too far gone, your body.
And I didn't want to have them go in foster care. I wanted my children with me.
It was a big sacrifice.
It was a huge sacrifice, and all I remember is them leaving, and then all I felt was numb. Mm-hmm. In complete shock for months.
Shell shock. Because it happened.
Kind of quite a similar feeling I've been having lately is just numbness. Because you know what? Thinking about the pain and having borderline personality is too hard to deal with.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Aren't you again the victim? Again, Shanny's the victim, everybody. Shanny's never in the wrong. She just couldn't handle it. She was too far gone, guys. Give me a break.
But on top of it, we're both mentally ill, but on top of it, we have an army of people that have dedicated their lives to making sure we don't progress in life. Yep. They literally take out memberships in these websites that you can do background checks on people. And as soon as they see that you have a new company that inquired on your credit.
Or a new job.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
Or a new car.
They will track where you're at, everything about the new thing in your life, and they will immediately start calling whatever is on the documentation of the new job or whatever. They will call and harass the company until they fire you.
That's why they say get a job all the time. Get a job. So you get a job so they can get you fired from it.
They attack.
So they can make content off it.
Like this. Because you...
Oh, I wouldn't have called your job or tried to get you fired. I would have been just happy that you had, some kind of job. Even though I found out later on it was just taking care of Shanny, which isn't a real job. But at the time, I thought it was great that he had a job. But, of course, it was a lie.
I've seen mentally ill people more mentally ill. You love it. And you're going to go to hell for it. If you're into this masochistic fucking shit, this sadism, you are in hell. You're in hell now. But you're going to the real hell if you're into this shit.
Yeah, all you're going to know, you're going to know you did it to yourself, and you're going to feel every negative emotion you've ever felt. You're going to become every negative part you've ever been. That's who you are in hell.
Imagine telling your son that he's going to go to hell. Could you imagine? What a disgusting thing to say to your child. You're going to go to hell? For this? Okay.
Holy shit.
Is every negativity you could ever think of about yourself. That's where you're headed. Because that's what you deserve. And you're going to know you deserve it. You're going to know that you did it to yourself.
You know what that makes me...
That was my experience when I had a near-death experience. And I went to hell because I was claiming I was an atheist at the time.
Oh my god, now she almost died and she was sent to hell first, and she has seen hell. She had an out-of-body experience in her near-death experience, everyone. Where did that come from? We've never heard that one before. Did you just make that new lie up? You almost died, Shannon? How? You ate yourself too much? You ate too much food? What were you dying from exactly? You're always dying, and everything's always about death. Jesus Christ.
I went to hell. I saw how black it was. I turned in every negative emotion I was. And who I was loneliness. I'm alone. I did this to myself. I'm alone. I'm alone. You want that? You want to be in an existence of blackness and loneliness? It's where you're headed. And you have to be conscious during it. Your conscience. You know what's going on. You're aware of where you are. I can only warn people so much before they actually do the right thing. The right thing would be turning from these ways and repenting and turning to God and realizing that loving your neighbor, the golden rule, still should be applied. You are anti-societal, you type of people. You don't know how to be civil toward a person. Yes, people do horrible shit. But even though they do horrible shit, I do believe if they've repented and they've changed from their ways, they deserve forgiveness, kindness, and mercy. And I believe even those who aren't repentive deserves kindness and mercy as well. Because that's the God I worship, is a kind God.
I don't know what God you're praying to, because you, chosen one, constantly come online and say how you are going to have God damn them and if something bad's going to happen to them, like a car accident, or they're going to... You say the most vile things about God. And I don't know what God that is, because God doesn't avenge people because you don't like them, Shannon. It doesn't work like that. Get your facts straight. Wherever you're going with this, tell the truth. For once in your sad little life.
A God that takes care of you, regardless of your circumstances. I'm still being taken care of because God sends me angels all the time to help me. Mm-hmm. And it's for his glorification. So I thank you, Lord, for everything you've done for me. You are my rock and my salvation, my fortress, my tall tower. And there's no human being that will ever take that away from me. All you satanic fools out there, you're so dumb, working the ways of Satan. Satan hates you. Even as an atheist, I always hated the character of Lucifer, because he was stupid. He had everything he possibly could ever wanted, and he decided to turn from God and destroy mankind. And he's doing a great job at it, I'll say that. You guys really showing his true colors, how dirty you work.
That chick that you were watching in Japan, man, that picture of her, bunny ears there, she looks completely dead inside.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to die. If this is life, I'm ready to go. Sylvie the Queen, I feel for you. You are miserable.
I know. Here you are, you go to Japan for the first time, you love Japan, and you end up having to work sex work.
You don't have to. She chose to.
I guess so.
And you're miserable as shit. Well, have fun with that.
That's true.
That's why Jesus always told the hooker, stop. Sin no more. Because this ain't good for you. It's going to destroy your soul. Because there are men that are willing to do horrific things to women. So don't do it. Any other way you can survive, do it. Don't do that, because you're going to get hurt.
Let Aileen Wuornos be the warning to you.
Sagittarius, she had a guy assault her.
Yep.
If that doesn't make you stop that, I don't know. Like the first time, that's it, I'm done. I'm not hooking no more. That would be me.
Yeah, exactly.
If I got assaulted just one time, that'd be it. Okay, I'm going to work at McDonald's or something. Fuck this shit. You know?
It's not worth it.
It's not. You're going to get hurt. Eventually, you know?
Just like lying. William. The reason why you lie is what I always said. Lying is you thinking you're smarter than other people. But here's the thing about lies. You don't remember your lies when you lie.
They catch up with you.
They catch up with you.
Amen, sister. That if that isn't the truth, I don't know what is. The truth always comes out, just like it came out about you with your breast cancer. Remember that woman living with breast cancer? That was you, lying for sympathy and for money. So you have some nerve preaching to William about any of this. You've done way worse.
That's why you should make it a practice to not lie.
Yeah, be honest. Judges appreciate honesty.
They do. They give you more lenient sentences. Absolutely.
Remember that. Judges appreciate honesty and repentance. That's a big thing about being in front of a judge. They want you to feel, I fucked up. Because that's what normal people do.
Yep.
Is they feel like they fucked up. That's the difference between a criminal and a person who committed a crime.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true.
Because you can commit a crime but not be a criminal because it's not your state of mind. You just fucked up.
There's an awful lot of bullshit laws, too.
Yeah, that too.
There's that part. That if you step out of your doorway, it becomes third degree assault on an officer. Excuse me. That's bullshit. Okay? That is not assault.
No.
I stepped from my doorway out to my sidewalk. That's not assault.
No.
Okay? So there's a lot of bullshit that can happen with the law, too. But the purpose of being before a judge, you've probably done something wrong if you're before a judge. The purpose is to make you go, yep, I'm sorry. I fucked up. Give me the sentence, whatever you think is just. I'm sorry for it.
I will pay my debt to society.
And they will give you a more lenient sentence if you're like that. Guaranteed. But criminals, they go before the judge and go, you're a fucking loser. Fuck off. You're an idiot. I'm not going to talk to you. You're just part of the system. Oh, you want to be a rebel like that? Fine, you get 10 years. See ya. Signed, sealed, delivered.
And that's what your lying is leading you into. Jail time.
Yeah, well.
Jail time, William.
Jail time, William? Are you freaking kidding me? You're going to tell this kid he's going to go to jail now because he lied about something coming from one of the biggest liars on the planet? Did you get any jail time, Shannon? Because you needed to. You needed some. You're disgusting. I would never speak to my children this way, especially on the damn internet. It's all for YouTube, though, right? You making money off this? Good.
Eventually.
Eventually, it's going to catch up to you, and you'll end up in jail.
You don't want to be your dad.
No, you don't want to be Douglas. You did not want to be Douglas. He is a miserable piece of shit.
You have a woman here that's your biological mother that wants everything to do with you and wants the best for you. There's a person right here. The government, during this whole thing with the foster shit, well, that entire time the government was trying to get your dad to get involved with you and your brother. You have your biological mom sitting here wanting to have something to do with you.
And wanted the best for you.
Yeah. Call her. Stop this and call her. And say, Mom, I don't know what was wrong with me. Maybe I just had a massive mental fucking breakdown and I did this stuff. I'm sorry. And we'd be fine, dude. You know? But with what you've done and you're continuing to do it, you're on the wrong path. You've got to repent and turn from what you're doing.
Or you're going to end up in serious problems in life.
These trolls will ruin your life.
The trolls will ruin your life. They already have. Your foster mom doesn't trust you.
No, she doesn't.
She knows you're up to playing games.
He's the only kid in the house with the internet. That's incredible, ain't it?
I know.
She let him have it.
You're the only kid in the house that has the internet. And this is how you use the internet to attack your own mother.
Wow.
Oh, I don't think so. I think you're the one using the internet to attack him. All he did was, he's 18 years old. He can do whatever he wants. He's an adult. He went on a live stream and he told the truth. He was asked questions about you and how you and Rev treated him, and he told the truth. And you don't like it because your dirty little secrets all came out again, Shannon.
I would love to see this guy drag.
This is my karma, I swear to God.
I know you see it that way, but you were... Damn it, Shannon.
I know, I was abused by my parents.
You were actually abused. So you had reason to speak. I don't think God judges that you did that. This is not... This is his own free will choice of what he did, Shannon.
Yeah. This was me talking about what happened in my life.
No.
Yeah. And not having... This was purposely done to hurt your mom.
Yes. There's no other purpose for this. And get attention.
And then you go and say, you turn against me when I'm at my weakest. Dude, you fucking lied. You lied to me.
I can't believe all this shit started over that. Did I ever dream that a Wendy's meal would end up destroying my job? How?
I know.
How could that happen? Oh, this is how it happens. He goes on a fucking interview show, blows out a bunch of bullshit, and then 1,000 people call my job. That's how you do it. I couldn't see that happening. How the fuck could I foresee that happening? that a Wendy's meal would cause my job to be terminated.
You pissed the whole internet off over your own bullshit because you can't deal with the fact that you got caught lying.
Yeah, and oh, I want attention.
Yeah, you got the attention. Do you like it? You could have just talked to me like a normal person.
This is clear attention-getting behavior because Shannon, of what we know he did, that was discussed on the phone with the foster mom, with the school.
Yeah.
I won't say anything else. That.
Yeah.
This is attention-seeking. That's the dumbest shit ever, Will. Because every time you chat your mom, she's there. She loves talking to you. She loved talking to you. You know every opportunity that she had to talk to you, she wanted to talk to you. So you weren't being ignored. Why are you doing this attention-seeking? You weren't being ignored. I want to make myself pretty.
You already are pretty.
I know, I want to be prettier.
Here we are having an important conversation about William, and Rev just cannot. He's itching to get into his drag garb, his Revelina outfit. He's dying to put some makeup on right now, and I think he's going to do it every day because he really likes the way that he looks in makeup, which is hysterical.
I'm not as pretty as you.
Oh, babe.
Look at this gorgeous baby.
Thank you. So,
I'm really sorry that you have to fucking endure this bullshit.
yeah, I'm sick of enduring it.
Because not even Job. Job didn't even have to go through this. God just took Job's kids out. He killed them. She's having her child betray her. Not even Job had to go through that.
So many people are like, don't talk about it. He's just being a kid.
No,
You're making it worse.
You want her to suffer in silence and have no resolution with this. Fuck you. She has every right to come on here and speak about the issues she wants to speak about on her own goddamn channel. Shut your fucking mouth and stop with those comments. It's dumb. This is her son. She has every right to try to speak to her, to reach out to her son through her YouTube channels. So stop that bullshit. This is not your life. Wake up. You're not watching your own life on screen. This is another person's life. She can do this. It's not against the law. Oh, you're going to push him away worse. Maybe. That's the consequence. But guess what? This is part of her therapy. To get this shit out. And
I don't give a flying shit about her therapy. Let's make that abundantly clear. Everything is not about Shannon. You're talking about William again online, and now it's about Shannon and her therapy? Get the fuck out of here, please.
Support her 100%. I had cops coming in here saying, well, that's probably not a good idea. I had social workers saying, well, Shannon, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be broadcasting anything.
Everyone wants me to be silent.
That's the thread that I see, the common thread. Everybody wants her mouth shut about everything. Well, fuck you.
Why? To pull this fucking narrative that I'm something that I'm not? Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I know who I am. I know I'm a sweet woman, a kind woman.
You are.
A woman who'd give her shirt off the back for someone else.
There's nothing sweet or kind about you, and you would not give the shirt off your back to someone else, Shannon. You live in a deluded fantasy world if you believe that. You are a horrible person, and you wouldn't do anything for anyone else because you're so selfish and self-absorbed and self-righteous. That's reality.
I know who I truly am. I'm confident in myself, in knowing what kind of person I am. I know I care. I know I love. But for some reason, there's this thing with people where I'm so misunderstood, and I'm turned into this goddamn monster. And I'm not this monster you speak of. I'm not manipulative at all. I let people do what they want. Maybe there's times where I suggest and advise this isn't a good idea, but it's not to manipulate someone, it's to cause them not to have pain and suffering. It's to help a person. Like, I take joy in helping people out.
Oh my God. I know, it's the best feeling in the world. For example, when you needed your energy bill paid, you called me up.
I did. I was
Can
desperate.
you please help me with my energy bill? Absolutely. Put me on the phone, give the credit card number, boom. Done deal.
And she sucked you right in, didn't she? You guys weren't even together, and she was calling you and asking you to pay her bills, and you did it? That's not helping people when you're interested in dating the person. It's not really the same thing as helping strangers out of the kindness of your heart.
My marriage ended up getting destroyed because of that.
Excuse me?
He ended up cheating on me because of that.
Wait. That makes no sense.
I know, he thought...
No, that's not a reason. So don't even state that. That's stupid.
Well, that's what changed.
Wait. Because I was charitable, I didn't reach out to you. You called me to pay the fucking bill.
Yeah.
How is that the cause of your breakup? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
He got jealous. He was always been super jealous.
Why? Because I have some money that
So I know
inherited?
this girl is miserable. She's not getting orgasms, and she's super highly controlled, and he probably wants her to look ugly all the time, like he wanted me to look ugly all the time. So no man would be attracted to her.
I'm going to have a massive problem with anybody saying that the reason that you guys broke up was because I paid your fucking bill.
Well, that's when he changed toward me and acted like I was doing something behind his back, and then he started cheating on me.
Remember this. Remember this moment, because I have a video. It's an old video. It was when she was still with Chris, and she was very much into Rev. She was already very romantically interested in him, and she was living with Chris and her kids. So who cheated first, Shannon? Maybe he went out and cheated on you because you were obviously cheating on him with Jason. Just because you weren't physically cheating with him doesn't mean that you didn't have your eye on him, because you did, and I have proof of it.
With Angel. And erasing messages. And having secret calls behind my back when I was working. And her coming over the house while I was at work.
Oh. Well, William told me what was happening there, because he heard it.
Yeah. But I ended up being turned into some bad guy for that to happen, and Chris looked like some fucking hero for cheating on me.
Could I please get some goddamn information on how, in any normal man's mind, some guy paying your energy bill is going to cause you to go and cheat?
I don't know. You ask him.
That's what I'm saying. Could I please get an answer to that one? Because that makes zero sense.
All right, lovies. I'm going to be finishing this video in a separate video because it's too much for my editor. I can't do the whole thing in one long video. So this one's pretty long as it is. There's probably about 30 minutes left of their live, so I will put that in the next video. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. I know that that wasn't the end of the stream, and I'm going to be finishing it now. So I'll have that up. I'll have both up for you today. Love you guys.